Hey Nesters! This is our last episode for this week's theme, Mental Health Awareness. We do hope you're all doing well. Today we'll be talking about managing emotions. Here's our viewer's question, which will be answered by Dr. Darwin Buyson.
Hi, I'm Jericho Season, and my issue is that sometimes I feel that I'm easily frustrated and I get mad. So I would like to know, and sometimes it even affects my mood and I might regret things that I say later. So I would like to know some tips to keep my emotions under control.
Learning to both understand and manage emotions will influence whether your emotions control you or whether you are in control over your emotions and therefore your behavior. The first and seemingly obvious link is between emotions and behavior. One of the main functions of emotions is to send a signal that there is something for you to potentially act on. We'll come back to why I say potentially in a moment. But first, let's take a look at an example. One that we can all relate to, and that's the feeling of anxiety or fear. Now, anxiety is a signal telling us there is potential danger. Anxiety tells our brain to send powerful chemicals into our body, getting us ready for either fight or flight. But let's ask ourselves, are the signals always accurate? Have we sometimes got it wrong? And the answer is yes. We have all experienced false alarms. The key thing to understand is that our emotions are not always correct and might not always fit the facts, leading us to actions or assumptions that are either unnecessary or inappropriate. Now, this is especially problematic with emotions such as anxiety or anger. So how do we counteract this? Especially when we are feeling powerful emotions telling us to act now without thinking. From our viewer's question, the two emotions named are frustration and anger. Naming the emotion is always the first step. Once we have identified that emotion, then the next step is interpreting what the emotion is trying to tell us. In other words, what is the signal? Are you angry or frustrated with yourself? Maybe because you haven't left enough time to meet the deadline. Whatever the reason is, listen to the signal. Take the necessary action. In this case, you might want to acknowledge you could have done things better, forgive yourself, and then move on. Now, unless you take those steps to address the frustration and anger, you will be bringing them with you. And chances are they won't help relieve the pressure that you are already under. But instead, it will add to it, as frustration and anger might lead you to saying or doing things you might regret. Now, in summary, emotions are not just there to be felt. They also need to be understood and managed. If we continue to act just on our emotions, we will inevitably make plenty of bad decisions, simply because emotions are not always reliable or accurate. So when we experience overwhelming negative emotions, stop, slow down, name the emotion, and check if the emotions fit the facts before taking any action. Hopefully, this will help you make better decisions, be more in control, rather than having your emotions be in control of you.
We hope that this gave you an insight on how to manage your emotions. Remember that we all are different and we might also find other ways to manage our emotions. Let's continue to stay connected as we stay mentally healthy, because together we grow. I am Eribelle Celestino, and we live in interesting times.
Thanks for watching. Give this video a like and leave a comment down below.
Make sure you subscribe to EBC Digital Nest and follow all our other social media platforms to see more content like this.